Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play SimCity! Let's see if we can finish saving San Francisco from itself. Okay, let's turn back up to maximum speed there, power up some zones that I forgot about last time. Thanks for the reminder, viewers. And at this point, what I like to do with the cities is mostly, if I don't have to really build that much more, I like to focus on trimming the fat, let's say. Just get rid of, like, excess roads, whoops, excess buildings, or things that just aren't going to develop no matter what you do, because that takes up money on the budget. And we want to free up that capital so that I can possibly build more police departments. Did I miss something? I thought I reconnected power. Let me check that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just took a while for it to update there. I was a little worried that I somehow missed something. Ah, we got a little bit of extra there. So yeah, why don't we get rid of some of the rails, too? I'm not extraordinarily worried about traffic. I mean, let's see what we've got here. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, there are traffic problems. So really focus on removing whatever isn't helping connect to other things. So if it's just like a little branch out here, just remove all of that and keep going. There we go. I was like, where'd my power go? Okay. Let's see, I might build another police department or two over the years. We are on full speed now, right? Okay. But yeah, crime is also not an extraordinary problem. Basically, just keep your city afloat at 100,000 people within 5 years, you will be fine. Yeah, the thing is, with the way they've built these cities, they practically have a whole bunch of roads surrounding one zone, which is kind of pointless, really. If I needed to build more zones to attract more citizens to move here, I would probably build around here with more, like, commercial or industrial zones. Or not industrial, commercial or residential zones. Let's see if we can raise the tax rate just a little more there without hurting things too much. Because, yeah, right here is, like, pretty close to the middle of the city, so you got pretty good land value, not to mention the forests that are already there. But I would rather use my money on destroying things instead. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to... Well, I mean, I could create more disasters if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna, because you need to survive the developments. Yeah, why don't we put a little framework over there? Okay, why don't we just get going to the next year then? And even at the fastest speed, it takes a while to get through these. But yeah, I'm not worried about, like, zone demand at this point, unless it, like, totally crashes or something. I'm not gonna get rid of, like, empty residential zones, like, down here, that are never gonna grow with all that pollution in the area. I mean, they might get a building or two here or there, but, I mean, why bother destroying them? I mean, I'd destroy, like, the hospitals and schools. We don't need those. But, you know, just residential zones, and well, you never know. Looks like the 9% tax rate is doing pretty well. Alright, let's see what we can do this year to help out. Well, the residential zones aren't going anywhere, so why don't we just get that back to where it was. But yeah, some of these rails and roads are okay. We don't need that one there with the road. Yeah, you can have roads and rails overlap each other there like that. So I guess they would have like a, well, whatever, to separate them or make sure you don't get run over by the train signal or whatever they got going on. Okay, then, yeah, why don't we focus on the middle of the city here, try to get rid of at least some of these. Let's see, we got, well, no one's really using these roads. That's another thing you can do with roads, is if no one's driving on them, and there's nothing that is only connected to that road, then you can just get rid of it. So, I mean, you can see, like, the cars on the roads there representing the traffic a bit there. I wonder if there's a SimCity game that has, like, those traffic circles rather than, like, the four-way intersections or something. I mean, obviously, we can't really do that in this SimCity. But, like, the circles where, you know, they don't have traffic lights or anything, you just go. And take off wherever you need to go. I don't think they have them in SimCity 2000, at least not to my recollection. Yeah, get rid of the excess. So basically the idea with the roads is to reduce the transportation budget so that way I can get more income to spend on police departments. Speaking of which, how about we see how the crime is doing around here? Let's see what we got. Okay, so I'm mostly concerned about the center of the city around here. So let me see what I can do to free up some space for a police department. Okay, well, we already got one there. Okay, so maybe around here might be a good spot for that. Yeah, right in the middle of everything around there. Maybe I shouldn't have built that nuclear power plant. That, yeah, that was a lot of money. I could have built 10 police departments for that. I mean, I know I was low on power, but maybe I could have just destroyed some other zones or something. Oh, right, no, wait, you're touching this commercial zone. I was like, wait a minute, did I forget to connect power to it? Well, I did, but it's already connected from the commercial zone there. That'll just flow right through there. Yeah, we got a lot of low class or residential zones in this city here. I have no idea how accurate the map of the city actually is, though. Don't really know much about San Francisco. I mean, I guess, you know, they got the bay and everything, which would explain all those seaports there, but in-game, there's not really much of a point to that. Okay, looks like we lost a little bit of residential demand, but I think we'll be okay. I'll just keep an eye on it for now whenever I'm fast-forwarding a bit. Maybe do a couple months of renovations. But otherwise, yeah, mostly focus on trimming the budget there. Okay, so most of these are industrial zones, but over here, we might be able to do something. Let's see, how about we get rid of that one? Get another police department going. Well, the population is holding steady, at least. How are we doing with all those complaints there? Okay, well, yeah, as long as it's 20% or lower, that'll be fine. Yeah, you don't have any problems with housing costs now that you have everything spread out so much. I wonder if I could see, like, the land value of this city. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Yeah, there we go. You see how closer to the center of the city, there's a lot more land value than towards the corners of the city. Not just because there's a lot of industrial zones there, although that is part of it, but because you're just so far away from the center of the city, it greatly reduces the land value of anything that far out. Okay, let's get all that reconnected. That ought to be good enough. Whoop. Nope, let's keep on destroying the city before it's too late. So yeah, whenever you see, like, a zone that is, like, completely surrounded by roads, try to eliminate those. I mean, don't eliminate the zones, but, like, eliminate the excess roads that you really don't need. And I'm not really worried about traffic, per se. But yeah, if I see something where, like a hospital, I can, just get rid of that. Even power lines consume some amount of, power from your power plant. So, yeah, I mean, you could get rid of those if they're just going nowhere. But, okay, that ought to be good enough for this year. Some of the scenarios take longer to succeed. It's not always going to be 5 years. And some people were asking me, H.C. Bailey, what does the city score do in that voice menu there? And for the most part, it doesn't really mean a whole lot. I mean, it's based, like, on, the complaints or the problems of your city, your zone demand, anything that would be bad, good or bad, for your city is reflected in the score. For the most part, that's not really a big deal. But some scenarios do require a score of 500 in order to complete them, in which case you probably don't need to worry about it as long as you fulfill the requirements of the scenario otherwise. But some of them, they do require a little extra help. Oh, we got a school going on there. Can't have that in my city. Maybe I'm just stepping in for now. Not really a mayor. Yeah, why don't we get those guys out of the way? Okay, there you go. Okay, let me see. I think I could get rid of this entire road in the middle here. I mean, there are cars going around there. But, yeah, that's kind of just taking up space there. So, yeah, I won't really worry about that too much. Just, get everything back in line there. Yeah, that ought to be good enough. And then, what else? Let's get rid of this. I'm surprised the buildings haven't, repaired themselves. Like, buildings that only lost, a tile or something from the earthquake there. But, get rid of all those schools. How are we doing on that anyway? Okay, so we just destroyed the one, so there's a couple more hospitals around here. Not that destroying them means anything. Ah, there we go. I thought there was one more around somewhere. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't just use the map to see where all your schools and hospitals are. So just gotta find them the old-fashioned way. Get up and look. Can't just look it up on, Google or something. I mean, it's the 20th century. What do you expect? Okay, then let's see. Around here. Yeah, why don't we get rid of some of those excess roads and rails? But yeah, I wouldn't, really go around trying to replace everything, like roads with rails. Just do what you can that's quick and easy. Yeah, I don't think we really need that over there. maybe get rid of some more of these. I mean, you want to have some cross... what is it? You know, some roads that cross from one row or one column to another. Okay, I think that ought to be good. Hopefully this will be good enough. We've got our... what is that? Yeah, I mean, we got the population where I need it to be. The zone demand is looking good. As long as you finish the scenario with over 100,000 people, that should be enough to complete the scenario. Even though, yeah, there are some problems with crime and pollution and traffic causing that pollution. Not that they would really have much traffic back in 1910. I mean, maybe they got, I don't know, people on horseback or something. I mean, we've had roads for thousands of years, just not for cars like that. But, alright, so, got through the 5 years. How does it look? Hey! Alright! Well, I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself there, game. No, I'm not running for president. But, alright, so once you complete a scenario, you get a mark for doing so. So if you're not playing on the console, make sure you save state so that you don't lose that if you, like, reload an older save state or something. And, yeah, as you complete these, you just get more marks until we complete them all. But how do we defeat the problem of traffic? Find out next time on Let's Play SimCity. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.